Hello twin flames, and welcome to your daily structured reading for Thursday. So we're going to use the daily structure deck to bring in a focus question today. So thank you, angels. What do we need to know today? Straight out there. So first of all, we've got timings for communication. Now, I'll say first of all because that's what leads to union. You know, you may be thinking, what's the timing for union? But you may still be in separation, or you may not be opening up to each other the way you want to. So I feel this timing for communication is more about the timing when the masculines are going to start opening up to you about what they want, talking about the future, having open-hearted conversations, you know, those heart-to-heart conversations, talking about what to do. So what I'm going to do is for timing for communication, and this may really be on your mind right now. So this is either about when you're going to start communicating again. You know, when those doors are going to open for you, when the walls are going to come down, and when separation is going to come to an end, when they're going to reach out. That may be your timing for communication. When are we going to talk again? When are we going to message each other again? When's it going to come back in? Or you may be thinking about the timings around when they open up to you. So you know what this card means for your own connection. So put the timing in to match that. So I'm going to bring in the Divine Timing deck, and I'm going to bring in some other cards to bring in, you know, some information we need to know about communication. So I'm going to bring in the Nature Blessings Oracle. I'm going to bring in a connection lost somewhere in time. This is a gorgeous deck. And I'm going to bring in the Beyond Indigo Divine Union cards. So what do we need to know? So thank you, angels. Any messages, guidance, timings, anything connected with communication, please. What do we need to know? I feel these are clarifiers on top. This is the main card here. So what do we need to know about timings around communication? Timings around communication. What do we need to know? What do we need to know? Thank you, angels. What do we need to know about communication right now? Timings, the bond itself, the way it's going to happen. Is there anything we need to know about this? What do we need to know? So I'm shuffling until I get a clear card. There it is. And I'm feeling this card on the top of the deck. And I'm going to use this deck too. Wow. Okay. So what I'm doing with these is I'm going to put these to one side. And I'm going to do them anyway because there's a lot of cards there. But this could also be an indicator of what's going on or what's being healed. So I feel this a bit of a bonus message at the end. These are the main cards here. So I'm going to start with these, then those, then these. So Divine Timing, look at this. New Year, wipe the slate clean. 1st of January. Well, this is really powerful because it's the 18th today. Or is it the 19th today? The 19th today. It's going that quick. So timings around communication is that the new year is bringing these changes in. Okay, from the 1st of January, this was about a new beginning. The masculines very clearly knowing in their mind what they want and what they want to do, and that's to communicate with you. And you've been hearing guidance in the ears. So you may have been going through an ear chakra activation. Your ears may have been burning, ringing, as you understand the messages coming through, not just from the songs you hear or, you know, the things you overhear, but your inner ear, your intuition. The things your angels are saying to you, the way that you communicate in other ways, through telepathy, through dreams, you know, through the feelings. So I feel your masculine can hear you communicating and talking to them and whispering things in their ears. You know, not necessarily sweet, nothing's in their ears, but guidance, understanding, helping them to know what to do, what to say. They want to communicate with you, and they are intending to do this too. So the new year is a timing for communication. You know, the angels are reminding you that 2023 is the year of communication. The year where big separations are coming to an end. Where the masculines are going to reach out to the feminine. And the masculines are going to open their hearts and express what's on their mind. And again, you know, the way that they're channeling that is they need to make sure they're doing it right. You know, yesterday's readings were all about that. If they've been ghosting you, understand they're finding the words. The words aren't coming out right. They need to find the right way of saying this, the right words, because they don't want to hurt you anymore. They don't want to cause any pain. We've also got feeling stuck. So you may be feeling stuck. You may feel there's timing issues around communication. You may be feeling stuck in the past. You may be going over the past. You may be thinking, oh, this new year, it feels the same. Okay, and I've been explaining how things are changing now. Okay, not what's happened in the past, the time is now. And the water rabbit is coming in on Sunday. Now, we move into Aquarius energy tomorrow. So there's a big shift there. We also move into the energy of a new moon on Saturday, which is connected with creation, new beginnings, fertile energy and change. And we've got the water rabbit bringing in opportunities on Sunday. So communication is coming in. So even if it's been feeling stuck and you're thinking, oh, it's a new year, I thought things would be different. Things are different. But you have to see through the illusion of fear, or see through what's going on around in the physical and feel the power of the love. This is a sacred union. This is a sacred union you're working towards and you are in. Even if you are apart, you are sacredly in union. It's been divinely ordained by God, and it's been orchestrated by the universe to bring you together. So the timings around communication are, they're moving you into sacred union. So if the masculines are silent right now, they are working out what they truly want. They don't want to mess it up anymore, mess you around anymore, be back and forth anymore. They want to be in sacred union. And sacred union, what is that? It's a relationship that's permanent, no matter what comes along. You stay together. You're not going to split up at the first sign of a problem. And I'm awakening. I'm awakening to communication. You're awakening to the timings of communication. So communication comes in when you are both awakened to what this love is, and you're both understanding what this love is. Now we've got the owl. So how we understand is we gain wisdom, we gain knowledge, we gain understanding. So the owl is a symbol of wisdom. It says, owl, it reaches out to us and it teaches us to pay attention. So the owl is reaching out to you today. So you may be seeing an owl. Owls can move their head all the way around, which means they can see things from all points of view. They also operate in the darkness. So in the darkness, they are alive. They find the light. They learn how to handle and live in the darkness and find light in it. So this is also about the dark times bringing the opportunity to find the light, to find the truth, to see things a new way. They're giving me fear. Thank you. To see through fear. The owl isn't afraid because it's a nighttime animal or it lives in the dark. It's excited to be who it is. So this is be excited to be you, release fear. The owl is teaching you to pay attention to our teachers in all of their many forms. So you're being reminded that everything that happens on your journey is teaching you something of substance, something of value, something that matters. Where do you need to pay heed to the lessons of your life right now so you can move on easily and effortlessly? So this means, what do you need to forgive? If your masculine contacts you today, are you ready? Are you ready to forgive and let go of the past and focus on the now? Are you ready to compromise and open your heart to them? So it's not always just about what the masculine is doing or isn't doing. It's also about what the feminine is or isn't doing. So this is about how both twin flames gain knowledge and wisdom to be together. And you're gaining knowledge right now in this reading today about the timings around communication and what that means. That it will come in at the right time for you. It's not going to be different or the same for everyone. That means it's different and the same. So you may receive communication the same way as other people, but at different times. And that makes your journey different, even though it's the same. And we've got the rainbow. So remember, if you're not being communicated with right now, if you're not receiving that message or there seems to be a block or a delay, it's protection. The rainbow is a symbol of protection. So I feel you're seeing owls today as a symbol that you are growing, evolving, learning, gaining wisdom. And the rainbow is that symbol of protection. However it's shown to you. You're seeing it right now, but you may go outdoors and see one in the real world. You may see one on social media in a film you're watching or a show. Or you may go in a shop and there's something with a rainbow on in there. It says you are in the process of evolving and transforming into a higher state of being. This colourful miracle, this rainbow, It's coming from nature. Remember, we're receiving signs in nature right now. It's shown up to remind you to have faith and to trust in your journey and the path that you have chosen. So all paths lead home. So you may not be on the same route to where you're going, but you are definitely on the same roads to where you're going. All paths lead home. So you're going in the right direction. So the faith power here is the rainbow. The rainbow is the power saying have faith. So this is all about the new year and what 2023 is bringing in. And we've got soul connection, which is really the same as sacred union. Although I may have lost you, you will forever have a special space within my damaged heart and soul. So the masculine is saying to you, without you, I feel damaged. My heart and soul feel damaged. And even though I may have lost you, which means he knows he's behaved badly, he's done things maybe the way you wouldn't do things, and that's caused you pain, but it's also triggered that awakening within you too and helping you to heal. He's saying, even if I lose you, and this is his own fears about rejection, you not wanting him, or these could be your fears, you're thinking you've lost them, it's not going to happen, or whatever you are dealing with right now. You know that you'll live with each other inside your own heart. So that means you'll forever have that special place. You'll forever hold that space. So this is another sign about how we can try and be with other people, but the masculine always belongs in the feminine's heart. And the feminine always belongs in the masculine's heart. And that's why you are destined to be together, because all paths lead to that. And nobody compares to you. And the angels are reminding you of that too. So you have this beautiful deep soul connection that gets stronger every day. So although you may have lost what you feel is the connection or the communication or, the way forward, you're being guided constantly every step of the way. And you can't lose what's meant for you. You can't lose the other half of your soul. So that's why the angels are reminding you with the rainbow that all is well. Decisions are being made right now to believe in the love, to trust in it, to move forward towards it. I ache for you. The end of us was a shock, but the ache that we might never be again somehow feels even worse. So this is understanding it's not over, it's just beginning. It's the new year, it's time to wipe the slate clean. Whatever they've done is done. The past is the past. It's grown you, evolved you, transformed you, and prepared you. The owl knows that. The owl is wise. The owl also knows that this love is meant to be. Why? Because it's a sacred union that's ordained by God. The owl knows this because it's awake and it's aware that even during the stuck times, those are divinely protected, and the soul connection is too strong to not be. So you're aching for them and they are aching for you. So wipe the slate clean. We've got the Cancer energy here of June to July. So something big could be coming in for you around June to July. But what I'm actually feeling with this Cancer energy is we've just been through a wolf moon. And that wolf moon was connected with Cancer energy, emotions, feelings. Cancer energy is feeling energy. So between now and June and July, this is when they're going to get ready to open up. They are leaving things behind to be available for you. They need to be emotionally ready and available for you. And you need to be emotionally ready and available for them. So as things start heating up in the summertime, things are going to heat up in your connection. We've got stability ahead. So if you've seen 1212 on the clock or you've seen the number 1212, that's reminding you of the stability that's coming in to build the solid foundation. That's why we're seeing all this movement and change and building work going on and renovations as things are prepared for you. Have faith. Number 3333. So if you've seen 333333, have faith in your journey. Trust in it. And also pay attention to the signs between now and 2024. So this is really powerful because, I'm going to bring these in as well. But the message I'm receiving here is, between December that we've just had and 2024, the journey is speeding up. Between the next 2 to 4 months, things are happening. The new year has opened new doors to bring in stability, to bring in sacred union, to bring in communication. But you also have to have faith and believe and understand that everything is a catalyst to union. Every situation, every conversation, everything you learn, every person, every relationship, everything leads you where you're meant to be. And this is what the owl knows, because the owl is wise and you're the owl. And when there's a delay and you're feeling stuck, you understand through your connection with heaven and your 5D connection with your twin and the way you feel inside that you're being protected. And that the truth is they ache for you just as much as you ache for them. And they know it's a soul connection just as much as you. They may not understand the label, but they certainly understand the feeling. And in the new year, between the new year where we wipe the slate clean, which is where we are now, and the end of July, which is connected with Cancer energy, timings for communication are coming in. So don't get annoyed or triggered by the when, just know it will. And it will be the perfect time for you. But this is the angels showing you between now and July, you are going to receive communication because that's the way it's meant to be. So have faith in the timings of your life. Have faith in the process of it, especially if you're feeling stuck. That's why the signs come in to show you the stability ahead. That's why it's shown through me when I'm doing the readings in such a powerful way with the way I feel. You know, when I'm channeling burps or I'm channeling certain things, or we're seeing things around like motorbikes or the banging or the knocking or, you know, all this craziness, because walls are being brought down. Walls are being brought down in this connection so you can communicate with each other and talk about the future and build it the right way. And that's what they want you to know. So these cards are kind of like a little bonus reading. So we've got, I want commitment with you. This is what they want. This is the stability that's coming in ahead. Stability. So you could even see this as over the next 12 months, you're going to have that sacred union. Because some of you, it's not about communication. It's about the actual union. So stability is coming in over the next 12 months. Why? Because between now and 2024, twins are coming into union. This is the year of communication where we dream it, we believe, we achieve. And in 2024, it's the commitment. Love conquers all. So the angels are reminding you that love is the answer to all of the questions. No matter what seems to be in the way, love will conquer it. Desire. What do you desire? You desire each other. You ache for each other. What are you wanting, creating right now, manifesting? Let go of fear. Have faith. Again, that fear there. Let's start again. Let's wipe the slate clean. Let's begin again. Let's deal with what's going on, even if that takes us into a dark night of the soul. If we go into that energy, we can handle it. Why? Because in the darkness, we become the owl. We learn how to see things in all ways. We learn how to see things from all sides. We learn how to overcome the darkness to live in the light. I think you're amazing. So understand that your masculine loves you and desires you, aches for you. Why? Because they think you're amazing. Every single part of you. I'll choose you in a heartbeat over and over again. So any stuck energy, any delays, any obstacles, there's protection. He's saying, I'll choose you over and over again because we are one. You're already chosen. I'm listening to my intuition. When you listen to what you feel, and what you know inside, you know where you're going. And you know that communication is ahead. There may be addictions being released to you. Codependent behaviour, could be a toxic vice, something they need to release. But these things are going into the past. You change me. They want to give these things up because of you. You changed me. They changed you and you changed them in a dramatic way. Why? Because you are one. We are one. Trust issues. So we learn to trust. As a divine feminine, we learn to trust our twin, to do it right, to trust that their way is the right way. Even if we don't agree with it or understand it or, we would go about it differently, we learn to trust. We learn to trust because our trust gets tested. Our trust gets triggered by the universe, by outside influences, by our twin themselves, by ourselves. We learn to trust. We learn to have faith in heaven. And the masculine already does trust you, divine feminine. They need to learn to trust themselves. I'm dreaming you into reality. So vivid dreams, connecting through dreams, manifesting, visualizing, fantasizing, because all paths lead back to you. And this was really what we spoke about right at the beginning. Timing for communication is knowing that wherever they go, whatever they do, whatever you're doing, all paths will lead back to you because it's meant to be. You can't lose what's already yours. So change the wording. Although I may have lost you, you never lose what's meant for you. How can you lose the other half of you? You will forever have a special space within me. I'm healing my damaged heart and my damaged soul. Well, the soul is never really damaged. The soul is expanding and transforming and growing. The heart breaks wide open to be rebuilt back stronger. And that's exactly where you are today. So if I was going to give you timings for union around this or timings for communication, I would say to you, based on these cards, December brought in radical change. Between the new year and the Cancer energy, which runs between June and July, you're going to receive communication. And the masculines are more likely going to be available for commitment over the next 12 months as we move forward into 2024. I hope this helps. Have a great day and I'll see you soon.